Because of the abject conceptual failure of the literal cognitohazard that is the modern education system, we have multiple generations of people whose only frame of historical reference are the rhyme about Henry VIII's wives, half-remembered battle tactics of the Somme, and the fact that the Nazis were a thing that were bad. So what we have is multiple generations of that Boss Baby copypasta. Guy who has only seen the Boss Baby, watching his second movie ever, getting a lot of Boss Baby vibes from this, except applied to every single goddamn discussion of not just politics, but goddamn everything. Nazis bad, Moustache Man bad is the only frame of reference that the vast majority of people can use to understand any conflict ever. So, Voldemort is Wizard Hitler, Darth Sidious is Space Hitler, Putin is Russian Hitler, Robert E. Lee is Confederate Hitler, Freerun is Elf Hitler, Winston Churchill is British Hitler. Fucking somehow. And of course, Trump is American Hitler. On top of this problem is self-sustaining, because the people who only understand the world through the terms of glorious and wonderful liberal democracy versus evil early 20th century mustache man perpetuate this paradigm through mainstream media, social pressure, and entertainment. The problem is that people who do any more research into history than the bare minimum that your bored, unqualified secondary school history teacher can tell you, know that the world is not split into just hippy-dippy, happy-clappy liberal democracy and Giga Hitler 9000. People who put the effort in to know more know that the world is not that simple. They know that there is more than that, at the same time as agreeing that the Nazis were obviously bad. The Nazis have been so effectively weaponized as a boogeyman and a scapegoat that every single discussion of any topic, from immigration to the depiction of demons in fiction, has to be brought to a grinding halt to fend off the hordes of brainworm-infested midwits who possess not an iota of self-awareness or helpful insight into any conversation that they feel the need to invade, for the sole purpose of accusing people of Nazism/fascism. More often than not, by a vast margin, these accusations are not in good faith, but I suspect that this is because they are incapable of good faith, because of the brainworms. No conversation can ever escape the tedious, tired, post-war paradigm, because in aid of the know-nothings and Dunning-Kruger effect sufferers of the world, we can never move on and have a real, helpful discussion of anything. Just before writing this, I saw an article using Carl Benjamin, aka Sargon of Akkad, as an example of a manosphere pickup artist influencer. The reality cannot be further than the truth, and all that this article and the like do is serve to expose the absolute dearth of knowledge that these people and their readers possess. In a similar vein, one of the easiest ways to identify people who must not be listened to, the discourse trademark, to any degree, is when they put Jordan Peterson, Joe Rogan, and Andrew Tate in the same category. That kind of move exposes nothing short of a profound ignorance of all three characters, that goes beyond simple misunderstanding or lack of information. With the recent push of the narrative of incels and toxic online influencers, and the utterly artificial popularization, promotion, and praise of the Netflix show Adolescence, it seems that the mainstream has identified a new boss baby. Now that at least the youth have seemingly moved on from the post-war paradigm that sees the spectre of fascism in every shadow, now that we've heard you people cry wolf for the 1000th time, we need a new threat to see written in tea leaves. We need a new scapegoat to avoid dealing with actual, real problems. So, in the same way that true crime documentaries fry the brains of women under 30, we need a new threat to absolutely fry the public's brains with propaganda. They tried and failed with video games for the 50th fucking time, so here we go. Constant, non-stop, dizzying, 24/7, incels, manosphere, Andrew Tate, misogynistic memes, and it's already gone stale. Because nobody fucking cares about you people or what you say anymore.